Joshua Finkel. And this evening isn't about the truth. The whole evening is called Ain't It the Truth. It's a lot, ain't it? It's a lot of truth coming at you. And I want to introduce my partner in musical theater crime and the musical director for the evening behind the piano tonight, Mr. Jake Anthony. Yeah, we're the two crazy guys that run the ANMT Performance Workshop. It's a 3-level program that gives all different kinds of classes and all different kinds of levels to training for musical theater actors and theater actors in general. So this class, this is the 8th and final session. We actually normally do this in 10, but tonight is session 8. That's how fast and how good these guys are. Not like 4. It feels like it's still happening. I don't know. Of the class, and this is the Getting Your Act Together class, getting and learning how to build your cabaret act and specialty material. And, you know, I gotta say, cabaret is one of my favorite genres of performing. It's so open, there's anything that's possible. I mean, you could do a show about the canon of someone's music, you could do a show as a character, kind of a one-person theatrical piece, but the thing that appeals to me the most in cabaret is that by the end of the act, I feel like you should really be able to know that performer a lot more than when you came in the room. And the way you do that, I think, is to take what is currently happening for you, your current truth, and mining that and building your act around it. So I didn't have these folks coming in saying, here's what I want to do, I'm going to have an audition board, I'm going to throw it together with some patter and make my act. Oh, no, boring. So Joanne Worthy, I can hear it. Thank you, thank you. She did, true. Anyway, so what we do is we journal every day, every week about what's going on for you, and as those emotions come rising to the top, you start to find different patterns of what is currently true for you. And then we use 3 different exercises to build customary, oh, that's very customary. Well, he's been drinking, he's back there. I love it. He's back there. Good luck. You read that? You read it? I can see it. Okay. Is it clear what you see? Sorry, but it's okay. Okay. So, what was it? The customized specialty material that you build. So we call that cabaretifying a song. Taking a song you normally hear one way and finding a different groove or a different angle on it so it appears differently within the context of your act. And one of those ways would be, let's say, to change the lyrics of an existing song to customize it to your situation. And okay.
Oh God.
There's 2 more.
We had this. We talked about this.
I know we do it. We do all this. We teach it.
I'm drunk. Don't ask me.
Oh God. Well, that's kind of what's happening with our current truth. Actually, we want to talk about that. We can't remember anything anymore. We can't. Anybody else? Can anybody like not remember anything? All right, so we can really just like let whatever hair down I have. I will let my hair down there, and I want to just really talk about how bad it is to just completely be losing our memory. It sucks, doesn't it? Names, places, nothing. I can't remember what. Jake, talk about. He told the story. Talk about what you did the other day at the CVS. I can't remember, of course, the rest of the story. I just know that
it's very embarrassing, but I will share. So you know, everyone has their ritual of getting ready, step ready in the morning.
Jake starts by drinking.
Yeah.
Done.
And you know, so I'm getting my stuff ready. I'm brushing my teeth.
Nice.
I'm on my phone. I'm
Nice.
on my texting, and I say, oh, I need contact solution. I'll run to CVS really quickly and get some contact solution, and then I'll be back in time for my first lesson. So I'm doing this. I'm talking on the phone. I'm on my way to CVS. I'm talking to the CVS, and I go in there, and I'm paying for this, and the woman just kind of looks at me like this, and I look down, and I'm wearing my slippers still. I'm wearing like some type of
Alzheimer's wandering person, yeah, cocoon, wandering out there like the whole cocoon. I think it's the very beginning of the glimpse of Jake's descent into the nursing home. Jello 4. In fact, I ordered Jello back there, so I was going to get some Jello before the end. Jello shots, I'm sure, at least. Jello shots. Well, you know, that is not, that's just the beginning of everything, isn't it? I mean, you can't remember anything. Not a thing. What's the thing? They did that show. We did that show last fall. Yeah! Where was that?
I don't know.
Don't you remember that show last September? The one, that was just so-so. You were the fellow they dressed all in yellow. I was. You were. No, that was you, though. Oh, last September, that show. Don't remember. All the cast members, they made their magic.
What was the title?
Wait a minute, we didn't do a show together. We watched it on YouTube for research. You're totally right. Oh my God. We're tragic.
My mind is slowing down to a point.
Oh, slowing down. I think we have two speeds now. We have slow and stop. That's our two speeds. You know what we just did though? We just accomplished the first exercise. We showed a lyric change. We did something. Oh my God. It's a miracle. Thank God. You know what? Let's talk about slow. It means stop. Like stop and slow and stop. I mean, what? How about this? Having bad memory, being at a party. Like maybe even a situation like this. So oh my gosh, I know you. I should know you. I don't know you. Oh my God, I don't know you. Anybody? All right. This is my favorite story about that situation. I was on Broadway doing Kiss the Spider Woman, directed by Hal Prince, and Hal Prince's next show was the Broadway revival of Showboat. So it was all the same producers, the same director, and we all got invited to the opening night party. Now, I knew all these producers. We had a great time, 4 years of working together, wonderful talks, relationships. We walk into that party, and one of the associate producers who knows me and loves me can't remember my name. She looks across the room, and she said one of my favorite lines of that situation. She says, You! I love you! You, I love you. Take that as a takeaway. That's a good one. Well, the glass is, at least the glass is half full. And speaking of half full, does anyone have? Just a second. Okay.
Almost.
I've been talking too much. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Well, what do you do in that situation on the party?
There's only one way. I can't remember anyone's name unless I say it 3 or 4 times. Like, Jack. Or what I do is if I can't remember someone's name and they're over there, I say, oh, hello, friend. And I grab someone literally and say, okay, I want you to introduce yourself to this person. I can't remember their name. And I say, well, hello, Margaret. Have you met? And my friend Margaret immediately says, Margaret. And the other person says, Mary. It's so good to meet you.
Oh, you hook someone else in and make them introduce. That's even better. That's better than you, I love you, isn't it?
And you can use, so it's great because you use this friend over here from some other context. And then you bring in
our second one, context. That's taking a song from one situation, just changing the situation, keep the song the same. That's our second episode. You did it right. Oh my God! So in that situation, what do we say? We probably look at that across that party and be wondering to ourselves, who are you? I wanna know who are you? You know what it's like, Jacob, to go back because our brains are just sliding around. Sliding around. It just feels like we can only think as fast as an old country tune. That's as fast as our mind goes these days. Slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. The more you're near your destination, the more you slip sliding away. Happy trails to you. We'll never think again. Oh my God, we did it! That was the third one. That was the groove change. We got the bathtub. Oh my! We took a folk song and because of how slow we're thinking, we put it into a country groove. Oh my God, we did it. We did all 3 exercises.
It really just comes in circles.
It does come in circles. You know what this memory is like? Now, I think this is what it feels like to me. It feels like you know, like, trying to get a memory is like trying to pick up a friend at baggage claim at the airport. LAX. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're driving around, you're looking to see if that friend's there. They haven't picked up their baggage yet, so you have to circle around the airport and hope that thought will come back. Is it there yet?
Come back to it.
Is it on the curve? No, I'm going to circle around and come back to it. It's dreadful, isn't it?
You know, I can't even, it's getting so bad. The worst thing for me, and I'm sure everyone can relate to this, I can't remember where I parked my car. I'll go to the grocery store or the mall. I can't remember where I parked my car tonight.
Anyone? It's right outside, but he still doesn't know where he parked.
No.
And you know what happens in that situation? I mean, you drive in, right? You park your car, and then you have this ritual. You're kind of like, I don't know, Dustin Hoffman and Rain Man. You look at the B2, 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 B2. You're walking to your destination, just like if you're chanting, you're going to get green, right? Green, aisle green. And then you get there, you have your movie, you have your dinner, and you come back even after that, you still don't know where you're parked, right? So you're going around the parking lot, you're pressing your alarm, looking level to level, praying for some kind of response. You know what that's like? Oh my gosh. I better think about where I park my car. I better think, did I park it near or I park it far?
E-A-R-K-I-N-G. That's what cars sing for me. E-A-R-K-I-N-G. Where did I park my Camry? This.
I have a Prius. Yeah. Think of meters running out. I better think. I'm better ticket without a doubt.
Parking ticket.
I want my freedom. Give my life to
Franklin every time?
Every parking lot, the whole song, until you find that
The entire
all of
song,
the
yes.
Aretha song. That's going to be tiresome.
Doesn't that be something in my body that I could just like sign or
That's a really
No,
good
some
idea.
kind of-
So, okay, so we were parking B2, so how do we associate that in our bodies? Like, okay, B, like a bumblebee? Like, ow, B2.
two.
Where do we park? B2. That's not bad.
We can do that.
We can kind of Martha Graham our way through our life on the way to be graham crackering and jello the rest of our life. We can hold off the graham crackering and jello, be Martha Graham more. But you know, actually, I want to say, that's something we already do here at the Performers Workshop. That is the thing that we don't even call it Martha Grabbing. It's much more politically incorrect than that. We call that Helen Kellering.
Uncomfortable laughter.
There you go. But here's the thing, if you build memorization in your body physically, it can really, really help you. Especially if you're in one of those, well, I call, for getting lyrics to songs, I call that being a special guest Tevye. Any Tevye's in the audience? Yes, you know, like, yes, you're the top, you're the... Right? In fact, I have two very dear family members here tonight. Harvey and Phyllis. Here you are, Harvey and Phyllis. Yes, Harvey and Phyllis. They are my anchors in this entire sort of Tevye-ing, I would say, because having played Tenorier and Master of the House and Les Mis, they always come up to me at every party, every day they go, come on, sing it guys with me. I've sent them the words, we've gone through the words, thing that's still like Now, you know, this can kind of escalate to a pretty traumatic level. It's one thing to do it at a party and just, you know, at your family occasion. But what if Tevye shows up on an international level? What if you are singing at the mall in Washington, D.C. in front of an internationally televised audience for the Oscar Hammerstein tribute, and you get to honor him by singing a song?
Josh, that would never happen.
Oh, doesn't it? Let's look at one of our favorite Tevyes. Please direct your attention to the screen to Miss Leslie August. With words underneath to Miss Tevye. Go ahead.
What would have happened if she had just called on our friend?
If she had known Helen.
Yes!
Call on Helen. She's the one on whom you can depend when memory's failing and you can't come up with the words to sing. Sign them while you sing them and you'll find that it's just the thing to call on Helen, the forgetful singer's best friend. So, let's get a song that's very typical to Butter Butter, like, you're the top, you're the... Okay? Let's Helen that out right now. Try this for yourself. You can do my Helens or whatever you find would lead you to that word. What silly, crazy signing would help you find the word? So here are the words. We're going to learn them together. Ready? The first one is, you're the top. Clear away the wine or just drink it really fast. Or one or another. Here we go. So you're the top. Ready? Fine. I'm going to do this. You're the top. Do a Helen. Here we go. You're the top. Okay, the next one is, you're the Colosseum. Now, okay, for me, I would think about that building with the columns. That's how I'm going to do it, but fine, however you do it. Colosseum, whatever you want to say. Column and seum, whatever you want. You're the Colosseum. Back to the first one. You're the top. Now, the next one is, you're the Louvre Museum. So I thought the first thing that comes to my mind is the Mona Lisa at the Louvre Museum. So I thought, you can be the triangle, you can be whatever you want. The Louvre, you can go to the bathroom, whatever you do. So Louvre Museum, ready? You're the Louvre Museum. Now the next one is hearing a melody. So I thought, you're a melody. And the next one is symphony. I thought, well, what about interconductors? Symphony by Strauss. Now what's Strauss known for? Waltzes by Strauss. Yes, thank you, Jane. Still got it. I love it. Totally. Right here with me. By Strauss. The next one is... Oh, this is a weird one. You're a Bendel bonnet. New Yorkers, what's Bendel's?
Henry.
A wonderful department store like Bergdorf Goodman. We don't really have it anywhere else. So, gorgeous department store. So I thought a Bendel bonnet, a hat from Bendel's. And I thought, what about bending? Bendel bonnet. Like bend the hat of the arm around. That's a good one, huh? You're a Bendel bonnet. The next one's a Shakespeare sonnet. So I thought about Hamlet holding the skull. You're a Shakespeare sonnet. And the last one is, you're a Mickey Mouse. What do you do? You're on your own tonight. So, let's very slowly, Helen, and know these words. How are you, Phyllis? You're my star pupil. You ready? Okay, here we go. You're the top. You're the Colosseum. You're the top. You're the Museum. You're a melody, a symphony by Strauss. You're a Bendel bonnet, a Shakespeare sonnet. You're all my fellow Helens, it will always be there for you in your own life. Helen and mine go right on time. See how that works?
What's next?
Thank God, what is it?
The watch. We mime the watch. It's time to do the show.
That was our Helen to the Well, actors, you are ready. You are set. We're so proud of your work and to share your incredible stories. And remember, even in the deepest of storms, Helen is there as a life raft to pull you through your personal storms. So remember, before the words pass you by, you gotta grab them, own them, and sell them. And let the words pass you by. Look at this crowd, there's time to move out in front. It's time to share your truth and compel them. You'll be the best of them, like the rest of them. You can hold your head up high. You're gonna raise the roof. You've got a cabaret. You've done the work. You're set. You've got so much to say. Enjoy the show. And as for me, this is goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.